Woo! Real bouncy over here.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. We don't need that anymore.
Oh, no, that's over.
We don't need that anymore. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Let's move this over. There you go. Hi, everybody. We're back.
Yo.
Welcome back to the big show, everybody. Russ Factor Show Friday nights. Russ Factor, Danny Hyphen here with you once again. Wow, we had a big show last week. Giant show.
Huge.
Yeah, if you missed last week's show, we sat and we watched multiple showcases.
Massive.
Lots of trailers. And then we played some Mario Kart World on the Switch 2. So that's available over on YouTube. Well, Mr. Matty McCravens.
Yo. How you doing?
He's fresh off that Las Vegas, I believe. Did you go home yesterday? Was that when you went home? This week, not as giant of a show. We've got a couple bits of news, and then we're gonna take a look at Doubleholic over on YouTube. Friday the 13th, we're gonna take a look at the Xbox showcase from Sunday. Give some thoughts and opinions on what we witnessed there.
Yeah, some people are real opinionated about this, so we're excited to talk more about it.
Yeah, and then later in the show, we got something fun for you. We got I got like 12 games queued up, 12 demos from the Steam Next Fest, which is kind of part of this whole summer game fest, summer not E3 extravaganza that we do every year now. So we got some good ones in there. Looks like some little sword games, some shooty games, some retro-y looking games.
Yeah, some weird physics game.
Oh, I had to get rid of one of them. It was only keyboard and mouse.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, that sword game. Whatever that was, that's the one that had to go. And I booted it up and it looked like shit.
Oh. Oh, that's sad. Oh, wow.
It looked terrible. I was like, ugh.
Maybe next time.
I think we only got one Unity game in the mix, though. A lot of Unreal.
That's the trend nowadays, right?
Yeah. Cheers, Matty McCravens.
Cheers.
Think. I decided, what if I just had a bigger glass? The little glasses work fine when I'm like playing video games at night with my friends and stuff. But during the show, man, like normally I pour a drink in my normal glass, and by this point in the show, it's almost empty.
Yeah.
This one's fresh and ready to go.
Guess that's beneficial having all that in one big glass.
We got some stories here for you. Just a few stories here before we get into the Xbox showcase. I think we'll start off with a little bit of Nintendo news. Nintendo Switch 2. As you know, I got one of those.
We played it last week.
I've not done much else on it. I got another game that you played, the Fast game that's on.
Oh yeah.
It's their fourth game. They've had one since the Wii.
Fast Fusion.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. And then the other thing that I really like having on there is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well, which was from the Switch. But like when I get in these little Mario Kart moods, it's fun to jump over there too. I've got so many Mario Kart tracks to play, so it's kind of all in one place because there's like 96 courses on Mario Kart 8 at this point.
That's a lot of courses.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a patch or a bunch of different, or not a patch?
That's what
the
DLC pack.
The DLC, yeah.
And it comes with it's a bunch of remakes of the like older console courses and handheld courses. But it's the same amount of courses that came with the game. So
okay.
That's pretty cool.
That's a lot.
That you get all of that. So been kind of bouncing back and forth. Like I said, in terms of getting a Switch, it's like I got a sweet little discount on it. I wouldn't say that still if you don't really play a lot of Switch or care about a lot with Nintendo, it's totally not worth it yet. But
right now it just plays Mario Kart World.
Yeah, it plays Mario Kart World. It barely makes some of your old games work a little better.
Hold a stabler frame rate, I guess. Doesn't look better, right?
No, it doesn't look better.
Visual changes.
And they're saying like some games that do the weird dynamic res stuff that technically they perform better, but they kind of look almost a little worse because it's a bigger screen.
Oh, yeah, 'cause stretching it out,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, you notice the artifacting a little more and things like that. So, Nintendo Switch 2, though, in the first couple days, 3 million units sold.
3.5 million in the first 4 days.
So this is the fastest selling console launch of all time.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that the crazy part about this is Nintendo was ready this time. Nintendo Switch, I mean, that was another one. I mean, that was before chip shortages and everything, because it came out in 2016. It was one of those ones where you fought to get one when they came out, and then they just were MIA for months. But yeah, this one, man, retailers had so many. Because like I said, I mean, I saw that one Best Buy was talking about how they had 900. The whole old Geek Squad counter, where the shelf was just loaded with Switch 2s. They had 900 pre-orders and then 100 for other people that just kind of showed up. GameStop was similar, where they had a ton of pre-orders. But I walked into GameStop the next morning and just picked one up. They didn't have any of the bundles with the Mario Kart, but they had all the regular units. He's like, we got plenty of them.
No.
He's like, we got cases of them back there. So.
We'll get you a Switch, don't you?
And
worry.
I got the first Switch out of a new case. I remember that. He's like, I gotta open a new case. I was like, all right,
fresh.
All right, don't slip my Switch open and don't staple the receipt to it, please. Thank you. But yeah, 3.5 million units worldwide in the first 4 days. That is absolutely amazing. Anyone who downplayed what the Switch 2 was gonna do was wrong. I mean, it's gonna do fine. I just didn't, this is almost wild to me, but it's not surprising to me after, like I said, the first 24 hours where I knew they just flooded the market with Switches. Like the availability was non-issue.
They were trying to get them out the door. And the cool thing is, I mean, the system is cheap to build. So
yeah. And I did hear when I was at the GameStop though that once they run out, that it's going to be probably 4 to 6 months before they get more.
Yeah.
But they've got a pretty good bunch in to get a lot of people all set up with brand new Nintendo Switches.
Nice. So yeah, it specifically calls out the highest global sales level for any Nintendo hardware within the first 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I read somewhere else that this was the highest sales of any console launch in the first 4 days. So I don't know what's true, but I know it's Nintendo's best selling deal. But
it's fast.
I mean, this thing's going to continue to grow, dude. It'll be a long time before it reaches Switch status, but I mean, give it 9 years.
And it'll have its 9 years. They'll do that.
It will be interesting to see, though. A lot of people are predicting too that similar to how the Switch worked is, they're boasting that you're getting these games now like Cyberpunk and Microsoft is working with Nintendo to bring COD to the Switch too.
Yeah, that's still going on.
But then you're gonna see by like year 4 or 5 that third-party AAA game support. I still think it's probably gonna drop off a bit.
It's gonna trickle off after Unreal goes nuts and needs 18 billion trillion graphics processing units.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get worse from here. So
there you go. That's Nintendo Switch 2 for you right there. Gears of War Reloaded is coming out in August, I believe. But the beta this weekend. Now, what this is if you've had Xbox in any way since like Xbox One, Gears of War came out in 2006 on the 360. But on the Xbox One, they remastered it basically. And it was called Gears of War. What was it? Ultimate. And they released that. So this is basically
That's a while back,
this is like a remaster to that.
Remaster to the remaster.
Yeah, it's a remaster to a remaster. And the open beta for the multiplayer just started today. And Xbox has been sending out codes to people. I didn't get one.
I didn't get one
You
yet
didn't
either.
get one either. A lot of people said they'd have been getting one. I've seen people who said that even people who had the physical version but have it tracked, on their accounts, they were getting the codes.
Dang.
I mean, it's on Game Pass. It's like, I don't give a shit if I own the digital version of a remaster of a remaster. It's never going to leave Game Pass.
I would like to have it. Give it to me. It's mine.
You'll get it for $8. You have to buy it for one day for $8 again. You're gonna spend $16 on this fucking game total.
No, they're trying to sling like fucking Hive Busters to me for like $3-4. I'm like, no, I don't want to buy it. Fucking Hive Busters.
Hive Busters.
It's the good Gears of War.
But the beta is this weekend, so you can get on and you can play full crossplay. But there is 3 crossplay settings.
Okay.
You can have full crossplay. You can turn off crossplay, which means you're just stifled into whatever unit you're playing on, a PC, an Xbox, or a PlayStation. Or there is a console-only crossplay setting as well. Now,
That's
apparently, this is kind of good for the PC end of things, because what I'm hearing is, getting away from the PC end of things, is Gears 5 is apparently hacked to high heavens on PC.
Really? Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was reading that, and I was like, I didn't either. I never really played it on PC, and no crossplay, and the only thing I ever did play when I played some 5 was the Horde mode. And it was... I played with people where I learned really fast. It was like, it was only worth going to level 20 and then like quitting and starting over again or something. Like, okay, whatever. So yeah, free copies going out. You might get one in your Xbox messages, but like I said, me and Danny Hyphen have not received our. See, this is so funny. It's a remaster, but God, you can tell.
It looks like Play-Doh.
Look at these Xbox 360 people.
It's like all their style.
Like they remastered their suits a little. And this is not just for this game. This is like for Ultimate as well. But their faces are very, very 360 people. That blotch for his little goatee. But yeah, so that's available right now. The beta is also available if you have Game Pass Ultimate. You can get that on PC, Xbox. Yeah, I don't know if you. I don't think the beta is just free for everyone though. I think you got to either pre-order the game or get the code or have Game Pass.
Have to have played it or something like that.
Yeah.
The weirdest ads, man. You got to get some ad block plus or some.
I like the ads. Me and Adam, we like the ads. Yep. So.
You like them.
PlayStation timed exclusive Stellar Blade just dropped on Steam, and they put out a beta earlier in the week, which I actually played.
Yeah.
Not a bad game. It's got some challenge to it.
Action game.
And I don't want to say necessarily Souls-like, but there are Souls-like elements in the boss fights and stuff where you can't just get in there and start going willy-nilly. You gotta time your attacks and dodge out of the way and learn their little patterns and things like that. But yeah, this was a timed exclusive on PlayStation, but it is now over on PC, which means the mods are coming. So get ready for those.
Oh, you know.
Stellar Blade right now achieves the highest all-time player count of a single-player PlayStation published title on Steam.
Yeah, let me pull up the numbers.
Yeah,
let's see.
I think I got the numbers right here.
Oh, did I? Yeah, you grab them?
Yeah, I think I got the numbers right here.
So
85.7K in right now. But yeah, look at this. Yeah. Gooning hour.
Yeah, they're having a time with this game.
So yeah, Stellar Blade, you can get mods like this.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're on PC. Do what you want.
Yep. So there you go, Stellar Blade. Absolutely dominating right now over on PlayStation. This will be an interesting one though too. Where I mean it's a single player game, so you're gonna see in 2 months it'll be like 14,000 players.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean that's the thing. You can't expect these single player games to go that long. But apparently I'm hearing, I haven't bought it yet. I just played the demo. I'm probably gonna pick it up though. But I'm hearing that it runs really well on the Steam Deck.
Huh.
And that means for me, I have a Legion Go, that it's going to run really well on a Legion Go.
All right.
So, yeah, pretty neat. I like the soundtrack from what I heard. The main area is, let's see if I can pull up this song for you here. Because I was explaining it to you the other day, where it's a very English but Japanese style song that you would expect to hear what is it? I don't know. Who made this? Did the Japanese make this game?
No.
The Chinese? The Koreans?
The Koreans made this game.
Let me see if I can pull up. I Actually, I could probably just pull up the demo playthrough because it'll give me exactly what I want. Here we go. Yeah. So this first part's like an epic. Yeah, you hear the music.
I
think that's Japanese, though. Yeah, that's Japanese.
Well, my lady talks in English, but...
This sounds very anime or Final Fantasy kind of music.
So here's the music for the level. And it like phases in a little more when they're like in little combat scenarios up here.
Yeah.
But it's got a pretty dope little soundtrack.
Kind of reminds me of like music you'd hear in the background of like one of the club sections of the Yakuza games. Sounds hellish.
That cool? You go underwater and the music changes.
Nice. Hold F to continuously acquire items.
Oh, and then you go to these little camps.
Grab a drink.
Activate the camp. And there's a little record player that has like 5 songs you can choose from. So while you're hanging out in your camp, you can listen to these. If she'd get in some combat. What is this? Oh yeah, I remember this part. I feel like there was more enemies when I played this.
Get to a fight.
They must be playing on like story mode or something. I played like regular. Don't forget to grab that alternator out of there.
Is this where the action happens? Ooh, ideal.
Yeah, this soundtrack was awesome though.
Makes me think of that Einhander song. But I dig it. Okay, so they have life bars. So it's a parry mechanic.
Yeah. And then back to that.
All right.
But where's the boss at? Here we go. This boss soundtrack was pretty cool.
I'm the creature from agony.
That's not an ordinary enemy. Ooh. Yeah, this song was like, okay, I understand it now.
I like that. You missed.
That's sick.
Neat.
Let's tell you, like kicks into like some like drum step.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's available on Steam now, as well as a demo for it if you want to check that out. That was exclusive to PlayStation for about a year. About a year?
Yeah, year to the date.
Yep, so there you go. And then, yeah, we're about ready to hop on into this Xbox showcase here, so why don't we settle in and watch a few trailers here, and then we'll get to our Steam demo festival here for you that we have lined up.
Okay.
So, let's see what happened. We're not gonna watch the Outer Worlds 2, even though it does look pretty cool. Pretty cool little sequel, but
That's a lot.
yeah, that's a lot.
You should watch it on your own.
Yeah, check it out if you're curious about Outer Worlds at all. Definitely go back and watch.
It looks better than the first one.
And they do a funny little skit for it the whole time. That's kind of funny.
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and red. Every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be
Yeah. So it's just bigger and badder than the first one. Tons more new crazy weapons for you to try out and play with.
For you.
An adventure made for capitalism by capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned.
Yeah, so there you go. World premiere.
I wish games would get away from trailers.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Human's a problem.
I wonder how this is going to be.
Yeah, you don't really get much from this.
They say this is in-game footage.
Oh, really?
That's what it said down there.
I mean, like in-game cutscene?
I know. They said in-game footage.
Well, you can tell if it is in-game. You were obviously zoomed in, which I feel
Yeah.
very claustrophobic because you don't see a UI.
Yeah. Or maybe they keep you at this like 60 FOV to make the graphics like that.
God, I hope not.
Yeah. Humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
Yeah.
Consoles.
Oh yeah, no, he exited from that studio. He's not a part of any of this. So.
World premiere.
In-engine footage.
Uh-oh. I forgot what this was. It definitely didn't leave an impression on me.
I remember what it is. But you're right, it didn't leave much of an impression on me. I only barely remembered.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't I? A giant cow head. Man.
Plague Tale.
Oh, Plague Tale. Okay, so that's gonna play like a story.
Yeah. I like what they're showing off.
Silk Song.
Yep. A game that everyone's pissed off they're not hearing more about.
So it's got the new chip in it. The current Asus ROG X does not have that chip in it. I think the current ROG Ally X has the same amount of RAM though, the 24 gig or whatever.
The ROG Xbox Ally X. 24 gigs of memory if you get the big boy edition.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility.
You ready for word
We
salad?
championed crossplay and cross-progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
Oh,
We
there you
have
go.
always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today.
Me and Danny Hyphen have rather large, mine's a little larger than his, but we have rather large Xbox digital libraries.
Over 500 games at least.
And I'm over 800 games.
Yeah. Just massive libraries.
When I log on to the Xbox app on my PC, it tells me there are 71 games available in my library to play.
Yeah, I get, let's see, 74 results.
No,
And some of these are demos.
About it. Like, what, like 200 of my game, 220 of my games are like backwards compatible titles. So, you know, you gotta lower those numbers a little bit. But still, where's these?
It's like they're moving forward with Play Anywhere. They're not going to bring it to past titles or whatever.
Yeah, but...
And there weren't very many Play Anywhere games back then. Like Resident Evil 7 was one of the first ones. Was Play Anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just crazy that they boast over 1,000 games, and I'm like, I would expect to log on and see like at least like close to 200 of my games playable.
Something. Especially since we own a lot of these.
And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolves Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay.
In-game.
Monsters have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them.
Uh-oh. He's nibbling on that foot.
I became
That's not
something
good.
else instead. Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker.
He just walks right up the wall.
That's kind of neat.
Is that a vampire trait? I didn't know that. I never really associated that with vampires, that they could just walk straight up a wall.
Fighting to even
I think that's something I've seen in a couple of vampire
fighting to
flicks.
understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, sleeping with you.
I love the sub 30 FPS that I'm seeing in some of these scenes. No, haven't watched that.
No.
It's funny as we are starting that series though, the whole universe.
The whole Predator universe?
Yeah.
I heard you in there watching that.
Yeah, we watched the first one, but then we're gonna from there just kind of watch them in the weird chronological order that they have now of all the different things they've done, just to kind of see what happens. What do we have here, Danny Hyphen?
Your next favorite game.
That was funny. I about laughed when I saw that.
Yeah.
They didn't dare make him come out of that pipe.
Oh, no.
Look, guys, it's Super Meat Boy. This one actually looks... I'm not a real Super Meat Boy fan, but this looks like an interesting next step for Super Meat Boy is to bring it to a 3D world.
Uh-huh. I didn't play much of the original game, but I remember liking it. Or liking what it stood for.
Yeah, and I like when you die, like on that platform there, you just restart at that platform. It's like... It's just constant fucking bullshit after bullshit. So it's like the respawn system's pretty solid because you'll sit there for like 10 minutes trying to get past one part.
Yeah. This looks fun for this game.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
I think that game could win Game of the Year if Astrobot can do it.
Yeah.
Why couldn't this?
You're right.
Yeah, I want to watch that Pee-wee doc too. It looks like it's going to be really good. It looks like it's going to be kind of sad too.
Watch your back, Yakumo. You're a wanted criminal now.
I'll kill the Dark Dragon myself. It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
I don't know. The more I'm seeing of it, it reminds me too much of 3.
Breaking the Dark Dragon 3 has its consequences.
Yeah, I mean, it is made by Platinum. I mean, they're not... This is their first Ninja Gaiden, I think. Unless I'm totally wrong.
It just reminds me of 3.
I
didn't like 3.
This is it.
I think I played much of
3 was too much. It was just too different and too much. And
There's something I need your help with.
But hey, Game Pass, so I'll be playing this day one.
It's not like we'll be paying for it. Full price anyway.
I'm so stacked on Game Pass, it's free for me. All of it's free. Well, I'm stacked till about damn near 2028.
Damn.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
We'll be playing a demo of that little 8-bit Ninja Gaiden game later on our Steam Demo Fest that I found that they dropped today. So we've seen some stuff for that. It's a little 8-bit platformy looking one. We'll be checking that out. They're making a Shinobi one too. Don't get it confused. They got a Shinobi one coming like that too, I believe.
Okay.
Wait, what? There's a DLC. Oh, the DLC's coming. I forgot this game's getting DLC.
Here we go.
Sarah never finished this.
Good luck, Indy.
She's stuck on a part where she's having a fist fight with a man in some water.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome.
And they're not delaying the DLC for like PlayStation or anything at this point either. It's all coming at the same time. Even though PlayStation, what, it was about a 6-month delay
Bring it back.
between the launch on Xbox and the launch on PlayStation.
Something like that.
Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
He's about to go. Callisto Protocol.
That's that super violent Dead Space type game. It's like mostly traps, right?
Yeah, that was one that I tried. I couldn't get into it. I tried.
I never bothered trying it. For all I know, I got it free somewhere.
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
World premiere.
World premiere.
はるか昔この国に輪廻の獣が現れた
He's doing that See bro back there doing that fent lean?
Yeah, he was. In-game footage and cinematics.
輪廻の獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕む。
The developers of Pokemans.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Runs like 4 frames per
look
second.
at that, though.
It's actually on brand for them.
I mean, but still, at the same time, you look at this and you're like, wow.
Some of it looks neat.
You wonder how long they just didn't want to make Pokemon.
Well, you also got to wonder, is this actually them or are they publishing it? Let's find out when we find the name.
西暦4026年、人類は滅亡を待つのみ。
Yeah, this game's gonna run like shit, though. You just know it is. Beast of Reincarnation.
風次後エマ、お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
Post-apocalyptic Japan.
Yep. Developed by Game Freak.
Really?
Yep.
Shocking.
Published by somebody else, like Fictions or something.
Huh.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine, because they suit their filth down to us.
Yeah, your paper in. Who's for a paper?
Here's to playing in the mud. Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you...
Look at you, you little steampunk man.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one of you!
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Burgled!
Yes.
He's been burgled.
Got that part.
Burgled.
Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
At least he's self-aware.
You were,
Sir.
tall.
Yes, sir.
Built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
We put a lot of work into your perk system visuals.
Quite fashionable.
That's what I saw there.
It's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
I have no clue what we're doing in this game, though. AP.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't...
That did sound like Codsworth.
Yeah.
worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him...
Look at his hair.
Never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say touchy!
There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cob.
I know burgled's a proper term. I just always like when I hear it. You don't hear it often.
It's a fun word.
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of peaches!
Cheers.
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed. Let's go.
So it's just like a, standard ass game with RPG elements, right?
Yeah.
A skill tree, perks.
Cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time.
No, it's time shift.
There you go.
Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
I wonder how this is going to work.
Yeah, I get some little Bioshocky elements off of it, for sure. I hope it's kind of fun. I'd like to try it and not hate it. It looks like it could be fun.
Yeah.
Now let me alone and piss off.
The Game Pass, man, keeps coming through.
Our creative team.
It's Matt Booty.
Dedicated
look at that
to bringing
booty.
players award-winning.
Look how tired he looks.
Acclaimed games.
Watch this. When they close up on him,
Doom: The Dark Ages from Bethesda. Diablo 4: Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard. And Avowed.
Xbox is taking a toll on him.
All of our teams across Xbox first party.
Look how tired he looks.
Xbox took a toll on
most
everyone.
played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make.
Yeah.
And
all right, Matt Booty, show me more video games. Show me more video games.
Before is having this
World premiere.
There we go. Another video game.
I told you.
Yeah, Maddie, I have not made it even close. I still have those levels. I have not booted it up since the last time I told you I did.
With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
Yoked girth.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully.
Burgle.
When an explosion erupted.
I've been burgled.
Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
So this one's going to take place at a park.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Obsidian out here just making games, man.
They have to have 3 studios internally now.
Yeah. Are you excited for more Grounded?
It'd be neat to play it, see where they actually went with it, but it is kind of... Grounded 2 is... wow, okay.
Yeah, you got into this for like a couple hot weekends.
Yeah. I played enough of the first one to
And you played it late enough to where it like was better than it was at launch.
Yeah.
It had like added stuff to it and everything because they had a whole playtest system with Xbox Insider. Like they were adding content and like fixes and stuff to this game.
They were always taking feedback.
Yeah.
I think it was like a 20-person squad over there started that game as like an extra project.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual. They become exceptionally aggressive.
It's like, guys, you got to make your Silent Hill, and you're gonna be. I think they're about to announce they're working with Konami again on a Silent Hill 1 remake.
Yeah, they are doing that.
They just want to keep making it. Like, I hate to say it, but do something else, Bloober.
Yeah, they pigeonholed themselves into horror games forever.
Yep.
Make something else. Make a racing game. Do that.
Whatever you want. If you want to make shooters, like we don't have to go this crazy. Make like one with like Cybertronics and stuff, futuristic. But yeah, they're kind of stifled into horror games. But yeah, there is rumblings that we are getting a Silent Hill 1 remake from them.
I think they actually released a trailer. Bethesda. Oh, this is garbage. You could just skip this.
I don't even remember what this is.
It's the Elder Scrolls
ESO.
Online. Yeah, just skip right over this.
Oh.
Mayday! Mayday! Code 1 to mission control. We're falling! Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now! Thomas, come in!
Ariane.
Thomas, wherever you are, I'll find you.
Yeah. And then the moment that it looks like it's even going to be slightly bit interesting, it's the end of the trailer.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to be that crazy of a game.
No. I'm not pumped for it.
World
premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock.
having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations. Much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the grand.
I think I went outside and had a cigarette during this.
I don't remember the name of this game.
Every room used to be.
What are we doing? Is this like hotel simulator?
I have no idea. I don't even remember. Oh, this is like a thing.
It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with
Yes.
Oh, I remember that part.
Yeah.
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. You know, you could pick up where he left off.
They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will wicker man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
I just hope they start singing to you in the game like this.
Yeah.
It'd be wild.
Be kind of how it has to be with the way they're selling it. It had a weird title.
There are no ghosts at the Grand.
That was why we don't remember the name of the game.
Yeah.
I remember the weird trailer.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens.
Oh, this is Age of Mythology.
Oh, Age of Mythology?
Yeah.
She unlocked the heavenly spear, but is she worthy?
I never got into these. I got a couple friends that are though.
You can't rule if the heavenly spear is mine.
Oh, there you go. So that's like DLC.
Seems like it. Oh, is this that sweet looking shooter game? Probably not.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가?
In-game footage.
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단에 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
It's like something real bad happened.
Yeah. I remember this looking really neat.
It's like there's some stealth elements for sure.
Yeah. It's almost like a weird Splinter Cell.
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가?
Why are you just shooting Japanese businessmen? Something must be up with them. They must have the phage. And it looks like you bounce between that dude and that girl.
Yeah.
Possibly a third dude. I think that dude, the head guy, and the girl are three different characters.
It'd be fun if they have 3 campaigns, like the Killzone, original
that'd
Killzone.
be cool.
That'd be neat.
And there's like meetup parts sometimes, probably in this one, because you're probably all. It looks like you're all in a similar area.
지정태.
That does look pretty Mudang. Mudang the game. I remember Mudang the game.
Yeah. Mudang.
Remember Mudang the hippo?
Yeah. Mudang.
Mudang the game.
2 hearts. Yeah, it looks super neat. I want to play it.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Thunder. Wishfully.
E ora Olayem lo itefativi. Novo. Ilo? Te kemaite mana. Muite unanite waiora.
A lot of balls in this game.
Dia. Novo tu alibemo iwalo.
Looks like he's in a ball right now.
Ona utalima. Diefemo. Teonami. Toma tu accalio, terali.
The sequel, huh?
Yep.
I don't think I ever played the first one.
I didn't either. I know it's one of those move to the right games.
Well, it looks like you have water levels where you also go up and down and to the right.
Yeah. But eventually you go to the right.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with your little buddy? Are you supposed to have him?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, never. I don't think I ever even heard of the first one.
I think I have it because it was like free on Game Pass or free on Xbox Gold back when they had that. Something like that. It's on everything.
Oh, yeah. It's everywhere. Xbox Cloud. It's like...
They even said Xbox
They need to just put all
One.
that shit on there. Like... Tired of games not showing up on there.
Yeah.
I don't use it, but like every now and then I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll use it. I want to play something on Legion Go that's shit PC version day one.
Well,
I just want to stream the Xbox version. Nope. Not on cloud.
Relaxed by the old fishing.
Can't have it.
Wouldn't you say?
Fallout.
Oh, look at this. Fallout fucking 76. This was their intro screen this year too, was the Fallout fishing.
Tails.
Yeah.
Who cares?
World premiere.
It's anime, don't worry about this. A show I'm familiar with.
Oh, you watched this one?
This is one I've seen, yes.
Are you excited to play this game?
No.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't really look all that interesting.
Looks pretty exciting.
Looks like every other anime 3D action game that they
Isn't
make.
that the point? Aren't they all supposed to look and play like this?
I got that. It doesn't do it for me.
I don't know. This looks like it'd be cool to play for like an hour and just look at it and then be done.
I think there was a demo. This,
Perfect.
That's one you could download right now on the Steam Fest thing.
We didn't grab that one.
You scrolled right past it.
Yeah.
I saw it on there.
We got so many demos to play tonight. I don't think we're gonna add that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be on Xbox, PC, and Steam, and then console and later.
Oh, it's only coming to PC, huh?
And then later to consoles.
Wow.
World premiere.
Got I think a few more trailers here.
In-game footage and
What?
cinematics.
What do we got here? Oh boy! Look at what we're doing, Danny Hyphen.
Oops. Is this Pokemon? Yes. This looks crazy. Graphically, this looks insane.
Whoa, did she just dap that fucking dude's tail?
Yeah. This is the real Pal world. You get to play as
Double Holic, you
Pokemon?
interested in this one?
This is something else. Like,
wow. Okay. You think Nintendo's already cooking up some sort of lawsuit?
they
Trying
can't
to
now.
trying to figure out how to file a patent
You are the monster.
on something?
This is to sell 20 million copies before they do that. Animo.
Wow, and not coming to PlayStation, huh?
They didn't say that. That's weird. That looks crazy.
Yeah, because I
Graphically?
believe Xbox now doesn't.
Everyone, it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all
I
the
heard
love
that,
and
I laughed
support
so
we've
hard.
seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention.
Did he say
to
we
detail,
built?
with some brand new
Did he say
parts.
we built? I
Maybe.
think he said we built.
Game. It's been rebuilt with so much
Rebuilt.
care and
No, he said we built.
with some brand new
Listen.
parks. It's been rebuilt with
We
so
built.
much
Yes,
care.
he did say we built.
He said we built.
Some
He
brand
did.
new parks,
We built.
new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July.
Wait, multiplayer?
More surprises to come.
Did the other one have multiplayer?
I mean, yeah, 2-player.
8-player. What are you gonna do in 8-player?
Do a 2-minute skate session with your boys to see who gets the highest score. Or play horse. You can't even play horse though.
Bro, 8-player's wild though. Like that's almost unnecessary.
I'm Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and this is my game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah, there's a demo available for this right now. It's called the Foundry demo, but you can actually play 2 levels. It's 2-minute runs, Foundry and College.
I'll have to play it still.
Yeah. Visually, there's not really much difference between this and the 1 and 2 remaster, which I didn't really expect it to be.
Of course not.
Didn't we have some other news blurb about this game? Something was coming? Oh, no. I know what it was. There's apparently some cut content that is coming to this game. That's part of the thing is like Tony Hawk 4 cut 3 or 4 cut content.
So there's gonna be some levels and shit.
Maybe.
That'd be neat. You missed Bam. Where's your turtle boy?
Oh, did they show Bam?
Yeah, they showed Bam already. He's back for like 20 seconds. You gotta keep going back. There he is. There he is. He's so excited.
I never really played Tony Hawk 4. I don't know anything about it.
The Doom Skater.
Yeah, and if you order the deluxe edition or upgrade on Game Pass, you can go ahead and play the Doom Slayer in the little demo too. I heard.
Ah, that's fun. You can play the Doom Skater.
Yeah, the upgrade this time, if you have Game Pass, since we get the little discount, $18. I do feel like the upgrade for the first one was a little more. But I'm glad they priced it so low because you really aren't getting much. You're just getting maybe, I don't even know, maybe some early access.
Yeah, probably.
And then Doomslayer and some outfits or something. But like, it's not like extra levels. I mean, the game's done. There's not gonna be a lot of post launch support for this game outside of bug fixes. Like, these aren't games that have like DLC or add-ons. I still wish they would have made it a platform for the remasters, and then 3 and 4 was like an add-on.
Yeah.
And but I mean, they're doing different stuff with the 8-player multiplayer. They really can't do that, and it's Activision. Why would they?
They can sell it to
a
you
whole
twice.
nother new fucking game.
Uh-huh.
What's this?
This is made by the company who made Spiritfarer, that boat game. Now it's a combat game.
Did he poop that up?
He pooped it upwards. It came out of his spine.
This was boring. I like some of the visuals, but like...
At Fate's End.
Okay.
Wonder what this is. Oh,
Remaster
no,
of a remaster. It's so crazy they're promoting this like this because like we have a remaster of this, and this isn't that much different than Gears of War Ultimate.
Yeah. There's some ways in which, from what I've seen, Gears Ultimate looks more appealing, but it's 1080p.
Yeah. That's basically what you're getting here is 4K.
You're getting 4K and you're getting weird, character models that look like Play-Doh.
Yeah,
made with new PBR materials.
Think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
But this one's cross-play, cross-progression.
Yeah. It's a fun game. One of the people that
upgraded.
Haven't played Gears, because there's people that still haven't played this
Boy, I
game.
am so glad we got away from HDR.
Yeah.
And went to Dolby Vision.
Yeah. I just have it. I have HDR10 disabled.
Yeah. I mean, HDR was so broken, and there was no industry standard for it.
God, it still is in many ways.
And now everything's just Dolby Vision, and Xbox fixed this problem a long time ago. Is they never really promoted it too crazy. Is they figured out a way to just shit HDR through Dolby Vision to try to eliminate some of this disaster that was HDR or HDR10 plus.
Because auto HDR works great.
Yeah.
And they just shit it right to Dolby Vision.
Yep.
World premiere.
In-game. Oh, I know what this is. This is a remake of an extremely popular game for PlayStation 2. Russ hasn't played this.
No.
Yeah. It's Persona 4, bros.
No, Persona 4. They haven't remade that one yet?
No, that's the one they haven't remade.
Oh.
Wonder what they're going to change. 'Cause there's a lot they need to change. Maybe they shouldn't, though. What do we have here?
The Smugglers League is always there. But you won't see us.
Is this Sea of Thieves?
Yes.
Only
I don't care anymore. Sea of Thieves is so old.
It's over.
But it's like they just put it on PlayStation, so it's kind of new over there, and they got like a new little community.
This is what, season 17, did it say? You'll see at the end.
The bigger the room, the
It's been around for a while now.
Smugglers need to be ready to take advantage of
This is one of those games, like I said, though, this game was in beta a lot, and I really got access to it. Like, I logged, like, probably 150 hours in the beta of this game. So by the time it came out, Like, I was done. I've come back a couple times.
They add stuff and they make it more of a game, but it's still underneath. It's pretty much the same shit.
But it was so fun during the beta. Yeah. But it was a shell of a game. But I had so much fun. Like, I logged 150 hours in betas and alphas. So I was done by the time this game came out.
Yeah. You had exhausted everything there was. And then when it came out, I was like, here it is.
Yeah.
It's what you played. But man, that water looks good.
But I've went back a couple times with like Adam and PP Head and logged another, like 50 hours.
Oh yeah, I've been on with you boys before.
Yeah,
in that
but
game.
I mean, then I fell off forever again.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Please.
Oh, this is that.
Oh, this was funny.
Come on. This is ridiculous. Please. Come on.
So this is interesting. And by interesting, I mean it'll be interesting to see how this game does.
Had enough yet?
No, Dad. Not even close.
I think there's a market for whatever this is here. It's a fighting game.
Yeah, people are gonna buy it, but it's such a. Are fighting game players gonna play this in a way that matters? Because yes, it's a popular franchise, but there's not a lot of crossover.
They better have a fucking roster. And they better have a roster out the gate, and they better not microtransaction DLC the fuck out of this. I know you're going to have DLC packs for this, but the starting roster had better be, like, have a nice, decent variety. I almost thought she wasn't wearing pants when I saw this trailer.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you!
So it's 3v3. So they're gonna have more characters.
They've got to. Like I told you, I was like, the starting roster better be like 30.
Yeah.
Like if there's not 30 fucking fighters in this game.
Yeah. There needs to be a big roster.
Yeah. This needs a big roster.
And
then they're gonna DLC it out.
If it's not a huge roster, it needs to be fucking good. The fighting game community is so picky.
I don't think that one's coming to Game Pass though.
No, probably not. The wait is almost over. But guess what? You're getting like a 6-year-old game now, bros.
Yeah. This one had PlayStation Console Warriors a little in their feelings, though.
Why?
Because they want their games to be exclusive. They don't want to admit that PlayStation's doing what they always do and slowly snooping around and catching up and copying whatever Xbox is doing with becoming a third-party publisher.
They just don't want it on Xbox.
Yeah.
Because it's been on PC forever now.
But it's coming, and we don't know when, and we don't know what. They just teased that it is coming.
This winter.
But
this came out day of.
But yeah, this is available now.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was ever gonna sit down and have to play a Final Fantasy game, this would be the one.
That would be the one for you. Because it's an action game.
Yep.
You'll see numbers. The numbers won't matter much.
Yeah. But yeah, watching enough about it, I'm like, this would be the one that, like, if I was gonna try one out.
And it's the most unlike the franchise.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why. And that was Sunday, so that was available as of Sunday.
How was it running on the Xbox Series S when the power of the SSD made it work on the PlayStation?
Oh, that magic SSD?
Yeah. How did they get it running on the Series
World
S?
premiere.
Same way they're going to get Wukong running 1 year to the day. I think I can't agree, though, that Xbox One not E3 again this year.
Yeah.
I mean,
they brought more to the table that people looked at. They even beat Jeffy Game Fest. Like, it was Xbox, then PlayStation, then Jeffy Game Fest.
Which I didn't mind Jeffy this year. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, wow. But it was like, it was pretty good. It was like I said, I give it a B-. It was like, there was enough to look at that was like, all right, I'm not excited about everything here, but...
A game where you play as a fucking lighthouse.
And that little bird put a thing on you. That's cute.
Do you think Homeboy just has like a board in his office where he just has random words generated by AI and he throws things at it and sees what sticks for a game?
Does a bunch of acid and thinks like, this is a good idea.
We're gonna make a lighthouse.
See, in this game, you're a lighthouse. I'm a what? A lighthouse.
You walk around a weird island.
And you got a bird.
You have comic shit happen while you look at things. Why, it's certainly strange, but I hope it's fun to play.
Games like Psychonauts 2 show
Papa Phil!
people find
You dyed your hair.
excels at creating unique,
He did dye his hair.
innovative experiences.
He's on that
And
Ozempic.
Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year,
I don't like
25
that him and Sarah Bond and Matt Booty are all the same exact body size now.
dormant
I know, it's
franchises
creepy.
that you help build and
Their
make
soul's gone.
Look how big his fucking head is.
without everyone who's been with us on
Phil's
this
body used to match his head.
Think about bringing a new generation of players
be
to these
jollier.
iconic
And
franchises.
it's not necessarily Ozempic. Like,
that players
he's just getting old. You know how old people get.
25 years of Xbox
He used
with
to be
a new
jollier.
Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today,
Talking about that one online.
you've seen
Halo.
an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja return.
Which, as of right now, Xbox is the only current console where you can play a version of every mainline Final Fantasy game.
Yep, because we have 13, 13-2, and then Lightning Returns.
Mm-hmm.
So all three of those
And
games
you
are
can play
on.
Old 7.
Yeah.
And then the little the
pixel remasters.
the pixel remasters of the originals.
Yeah, all the mainlines are there.
Xbox is the one current console. You can't do that on a PlayStation.
It only took
Turning
like
to
a
the
bunch of
beloved
years.
series that debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release.
I'm playing a card
our
game.
Xbox Ally Handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you.
Good job, Xbox.
We're proud of the
You finally
creativity
did
that
it.
Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside.
We're
the
not going to watch that, by the way.
Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere. Enjoy.
This is funny.
The back stuff should have been a dead giveaway.
Because Sarah was watching that.
Yeah.
And she was like, this looks cool. This looks kind of neat. And then it happened, and she's like, what the fuck?
The people online were saying that this also proves the existence of another game coming.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me.
You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work.
See, what's interesting about this, I've heard some rumblings that we're not going to get the yearly cycle of COD for this. That we're not going to get, not the yearly cycle, we're not going to get the direct, we're not going to get the little creators event. That they want to drop this game.
Accepting limited.
But I don't know.
No info, just out?
Yeah. Wow. That there's been some rumblings that they're not going to do all the shit, and that since this is Xbox's really first, we own Blizzard from the beginning of development.
They're gonna put the wonder back into Call of Duty.
That'd be crazy if they didn't. I mean, that's the stupidest thing they do, though, is when we have the fucking like streamer creator circle jerk where they play the game.
So terrible because they ruin the game.
Yeah, because you hear about all the changes they make when they meet with them after, and it's like I mean, at this point, I think we're really done with streamers, like popular streamers, having really any input into COD.
No.
And I think Microsoft knows that.
No.
That was an Activision thing.
Mm-hmm. It's better if we just get. But you look at this shit and you're like, is this really COD?
This is
what
going.
The fuck is this?
This is going to last gen, by the way.
Yeah.
There is a rumor floating around that I have literally no faith in, that they are going to basically put Warzone into a sunset, where it will live as Verdansk with a quads and a solo mode.
Wow.
And that the next gen online COD experience will be next gen only. Launching at season 2 of this game. Like I said, I'm not. I don't believe this. I don't believe it's true. I would be wild.
That's shutting down a lot of revenue.
And that it is not going to be Warzone, but it is going to be a version of what they are codenaming Blackout 2, taking place on the Avalon map on next gen only.
Wow. That sounds weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Warzone's in a bad way, and Verdansk didn't bring it back.
Blops 7.
There you go.
They must have had a killer idea for this game, because Block 7 sounds insane to do right after 6.
Why? I mean, we knew this early.
We were just gonna get Blops.
Yeah,
7.
this was leaked pretty much like right as Blops came out. As the next one was going to be a sequel to Black Ops. It was going to be a sequel to Black Ops 2, I believe.
2. The one way back,
which took place in the future.
Yeah.
This was going to be a direct sequel to that. This was the leaked rumor from the beginning. Is that this was going to be the case, that they were going to do Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and then Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7. But that there was some interesting stuff, and that's what we're seeing here. Is the rumor originally stated that there was some interesting rumblings around what this Black Ops sequel was going to be. Is that it wasn't going to be like a Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 situation. Is that we were going to get Black Ops 6 and then Black Ops 7 was going to kind of be a change of face, and that's where everybody was like, well, this is the first one that was fully developed under Microsoft's ownership. So we'll see.
How is
in my mind, it's going to be same old COD, but
if they're taking all that other shit away, like they're doing a couple things to this franchise. Yeah. Oh no, this is a local Four Peaks Bad Birdie.
Bad Birdie.
Yeah, he doesn't like these.
I don't really like them.
Juicy Golden Ale is what it says on the bottom. It's about right. They're okay.
There you go. That is our news and Xbox showcase for the night here. Hour and a half in. See, we're doing a little better than we were last week. Last week, we didn't get to gameplay until almost the 4-hour mark of the show. It was insane. But check this out. We are going to come back, and we are going to be playing some demos of some games here. I'll pull these up. We got this game. And, baby steps. Baby steps. Oh! And that little that little Devolver Digital game that we watched the direct about last week.
Ball Pit.
All
right.
We got Blade of One demo, Burning Sword, Dead as Disco, Hell is Us, Highway Drifter Simulator, Jump Ship Morbid Metal, the Ninja Gaiden 8-bit thing, and Vindictus. So we're going to play some game demos here, ladies and gentlemen. So stick around for that. Yeah. And we'll be right back.
All right.
Russ Factor Show!